Although government and economics are required courses, the AP classes took a step into the real world to see how these topics will apply to them in a few short months. In 1914, Dallas was chosen as one of the 12 locations in the nation to hold the Federal Region Reserve Bank. Despite the government being currently shut down, Mr. Mccall and Mr. Kraft's AP Government and Economics classes took a step outside the classroom to see how economics can be applied to the real world. The students departed from PHS to first take a trip to the Federal Reserve, where they are able to ask their prepared questions about how the bank stationed so close to home has an impact on the national economy. The students then participated in a scavenger hunt to learn about the history of U.S. economics. So what have you taken away from the experience today at the Federal Reserve?
I just think it was really fun to be able to come and see how our economics class is used in real life and to be able to see how it's changed over time, kind of like what we learn in class, but it mixes more of the history with what we actually learn and how to apply it.
All right, so we just came from the Federal Reserve downtown. We are now at the George W. Bush Presidential Library, where students will be able to observe artifacts from Bush's presidency. In the George W. Bush Library, the AP students took a trip through Bush's presidency, walking along a timeline of the president's accomplishments, challenges, and getting an insight to how our government is run. So what was your experience like going through the George W. Bush Library?
It was really cool. Like, there were so many artifacts and that type of stuff. Like, there was this steel pillar from like where the 9/11 and like the Twin Towers and that type of thing. And I thought it was so cool that I could just like see something that was so monumental like right in front of my face. I even got to like touch it and everything. So that was really cool.
Both the Federal Reserve and the George W. Bush Library were great educational opportunities for the AP students and allowed them to see how economics can impact their daily lives. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Haley Brown. Prosper.